Hi dear cricket friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram here, bringing you the match reports on the third and final test, which ended in a draw between England and Sri Lanka, and the series went to England 1-0. I'll be talking about that. But what I would be really starting off with between the test series which started today for India against West Indies at Sabina Park in Jamaica. So let's head towards Sabina Park, Jamaica, and see what really happened there. Well, India started this test series on a shaky note against West Indies in the first test at the Sabina Park in Jamaica by being reduced to 85 for 6 at one stage. And then a counter-attacking innings from Harbhajan and Raina wrested the initiative back for India with a 146-run partnership. But finally, India were bowled out for 246. West Indies at close of play were 34 for 1 in reply. Just looking at the day's proceedings there, India had left-handed debutant Abhinav Mukund opening with his straight teammate Murli Vijay, who fell playing a stroke away from his body into Bishu's hands at point of Rampal for 8 with 1-4. So that was the first wicket. Mukund, looking shaky at the crease, saw his stumps cartwheeling off Rampal for 11 with 1-4. Dravid and Lakshman had a brief partnership of 30, with both batsmen keeping the attack at bay, with Fiddle Edwards bowling aggressively. But Devendra Bishu, with his very first delivery, struck by getting Lakshman caught in the slips for 12 with 2 fours. Virat Kohli, another debutant, walked in and hit 1-4 and was out at the stroke of lunch, following a good length ball from Edwards into the keeper's hands for 4. Resuming after lunch, India lost the solid Dravid, who was looking very good, caught in the slips, cutting at Bishu for 40, with 7 sweetly struck boundaries. Captain Dhoni's forward prod resulted in a catch into the slips of Bishu for a duck, and India's score stood at a very shaky 85 for 6. Harbhajan joined Raina and decided to hit his way out of trouble by attacking Bishu by hitting him for some powerful boundaries which rubbed on Raina, and he too joined in taking the attack to the West Indian camp. Rampal came in and he was also smashed by Budgie for boundaries, and then the runs started flowing for India, with West Indies unable to stop the run flow, and the partnership was blossoming with Harbhajan hitting through the line and Suresh Raina playing some elegant copybook strokes. India had reached a much better position at 231 when Bishu struck. Bishu actually took a superb running catch to see the back of Harbhajan for 70 of 74 balls with 10 fours and 1 6 of Edwards. And after that, it was Edwards all the way as he hustled the tail-end batsmen Mishra and Ishant Sharma to pick up their wickets, and then closed it all for India by dismissing Shreyas Raina, caught for 82 with 15 fours, and India in the space of 15 runs were all out for 246, with Fiddle Edwards returning figures of 4 for 56. Now, as far as the bowling figures are concerned, Edwards was absolutely superb today. 16 overs, 1 maiden, 56 runs and 4 wickets. A word for Ravi Rampal too, bowled a very good line initially. 18.2 overs, 2 maidens, 59 runs and 3 wickets. Devendra Bishu, who took the big scalps of Dhoni, Dravid and Lakshman. 11 overs, 2 maidens, 75 runs and 3 wickets. He had very good figures. Those all spoiled by Harbhajan Singh. Darren Sammy, 13 overs, 3 maidens, none 42. Lendy Simmons bowled 2 overs for 8. And Brendan Nash wheeled his arm over for just 1 over for 3 runs. As far as West Indies were concerned, in the reply, they closed at 34 for 1 in reply. The only wicket to go was Lendy Simmons, who was caught by Murli Vijay at forward short leg of the bowling Vijay Sharma. Ball coming down the leg side, Lendy Simmons trying to turn it on, and Vijay taking an easy catch, and he was gone for 3. But let me tell you today, as far as the openers were concerned, both of them, Lendy Simmons and Adrian Bharat, were really struggling against the away movement from Pravin Kumar, who bowled 8 overs, 2 maidens, none for 12. Ishant Sharma was absolutely superb. He not only had movement, he also had bounce with his height, and he had figures of 6 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 8. And he also, as I said, he picked up the wicket of Lendy Simmons. Adrian Bharat, well, he played a few strokes which were really class strokes from Adrian Bharat, and he is undefeated at stumps on 26 not out with 3 boundaries, and Ramnesh Sarwan keeping him company, not out on 2, just staying it out there. 34 for 1 West Indies finished with at close of play against India's 246. Pravin Kumar 8 overs, 2 maidens, none for 12. I already spoken about that. As far as spinners were concerned, Amit Mishra bowled just 4 overs for 8 runs, and Harbhajan Singh bowled 2 overs, 1 maiden, none for 4. So that's the way the things panned out here at Sabina Park in Jamaica on the first day of this test series, the digital test series between India and West Indies. Now, the other thing I would like to talk about is the England-Sri Lanka game. Well, that is going to be in a real summary here. England won the series against Sri Lanka 1-0 after the third test match ended in a draw, with Kumar Sangakarras hitting his 25th century in his career, but surprisingly, it was his first century on English soil. Chris Tremlett was England's man of the series with 15 wickets, and Sri Lanka's man of the match was wicketkeeper Prasanna Jayawardene. Sri Lanka finished with 334 for 5 on the final day, when once again rain intervened at the Rose Bowl to end the match. If at all England had any hopes on the final day, it didn't materialise, as night watchman Rangana Herath frustrated the home team by sticking it out initially and then started playing some strokes too, in a partnership of 85 with Sangakkara, who played with steely determination and unveiled some flowing drives through the offside. Rangana Herath was LBW, sweeping at Swan for 36 with 4 boundaries. Samaraweera, initially a bit edgy through the slip, settled down to play a good hand with Sangakkara to save the match for the visitors. Sangakkara, after making 119 with 16 fours, tried to play a shot through point, but was held by substitute Rouse or the bowling of Anderson. Samaraweera was left at 87 not out with 9 fours, and Jayawardene was not out on 6 when play was called off for the day. Well, just looking at the bowling figures here, nothing much to really talk about. 2 wickets for Anderson, 1 each to Tremlett, Broad and Swan. I don't think I'll have any time now to really continue on this Cricket Happenings show. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram signing off.